Hello, everybody. Welcome back to it. Welcome back to the Chillmatic Show. We at it again. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Like I say every time, do it on the dime. That means do it right now, right now. But we back at it. This is the top 25. We're not really going to get into it too long. It's a CFP top 25. We're not going to get into too long because ain't really much change of really anything. And quick side note, does anybody else see the AP poll is pointless? They shouldn't even come out with an AP poll, honestly. I just really don't see the point. It's nice to see what your team is ranked preseason. That's the only thing I see good about it. Because we all only care about the CFP. Like, it doesn't really matter. AP is pointless. Like, there's no point of it. But whatever, though. That was just a quick side note. But you see, we still got Georgia at number 1. We got Alabama, them boys from down south. At number 2, we got the Oregon State, them Nike boys, them Ducks, them green team, them boys. They got a different uniform. They changed it in the halftime, come out different uniform, just playing, but they got a lot of damn uniforms. We got number 4, Ohio State, them Buckeyes, and we got number 5, the Cincinnati Bearcats. And the upcoming games this weekend should be pretty interesting. No order intended. I'm just going to talk about what I'm interested in or whatever. We got Ohio State versus Michigan State. I feel like that's going to be a good game. We got Michigan State at 7. We got Ohio State at 4. So that's a top 10 clash of really right now looking like the Big Ten Titans right now. They're the Titans in the Big Ten besides the team up north, that's Michigan, but we ain't going to talk about them because we got to get through Michigan State. We're going to talk about them next week after I hope my Ohio State Buckeyes get that W versus Michigan State. But Sparty is looking pretty good. We got to shut down our run game. We got Alabama at number 2, playing against Arkansas next week, do a Saturday at 3:30. I feel like that's going to be a pretty good game. Arkansas is ranked or whatever. They were showing they're looking pretty good in the early part of the year. And the one thing I like about them boys play hard and the boys hit. I like that. You feel me? You know, if you not at the game, but you can still hear that clash, that king. You know, them boys is laying down some wood. So I'm looking forward to that game. I'm gonna try to watch that, try to check that out or whatnot because I live in the Midwest region. I live in Ohio. I live in Columbus, Ohio. So sometimes certain games don't come on because Cincinnati plays against SMU at 3:30 as well. And when we living in Ohio, I feel like it's more likely, hopefully, them come to the same network because I'll be seeing the SMU-Cincinnati game. I'm going for the Bearcats, but at the same time, I'd rather see the Alabama-Arkansas game. But Cincinnati plays against SMU, and I feel like that's going to be a challenge for them or whatever. Arkansas was looking real good in the early portion of the year, but Arkansas, I feel like they're going to get up there. I mean, SMU, I feel like they're going to give Cincinnati a challenge. I'm not a Cincinnati hater. Honestly, if there's any team I root for besides Ohio State, it is Cincinnati because Ohio thing, you feel me with me? So I want them to do good, but I still don't feel like they're that good. They're a good team, but until they play against another good team. I feel like if they went against Alabama, Oregon, Ohio State, Georgia, they would get throttled. But that's just my personal opinion. Sorry, Cincinnati. I'm still rocking with y'all boys. I'll root for y'all long as y'all don't play against my Buckeyes. We got Oregon versus Utah at 7:30 Eastern Time. That's Eastern Time. If you're in the Eastern Time zone like me, I will be watching that game because I do feel I'm going with Utah. I think not just because I'm an Ohio State fan. I think Utah can pull off the upset. Utah's ranked, so I feel like they can pull that bad boy off. Georgia, we're really not going to get into Georgia because Georgia played against, Charleston, somebody. They got pretty much a bye. They're going to run them boys out the stadium. I don't see them losing, of course. Nobody does. The Vegas odds for that game is probably something unbelievable. Or if you put the odds on Charleston, whatever. I can't even remember what their name is. Charleston something. Charleston SL. That's all I've seen. So I don't think that's going to be really, if that would be the upset of the decade. That would be the upset of the decade, but that would probably be the biggest college football upset of all time. That would eclipse Michigan losing Appalachian State back in the day. But that's just my polls and talks. And quick side note, coming out the Big Ten West, if you a Big Ten just watcher, if you live in the region of the Big Ten football, Wisconsin quietly sneaking up. I feel like they're getting it together. They're going to come out the Big Ten West like they do, seem like every year. Don't it seem like that? They always come out the Big Ten West, win the Big Ten championship and lose, and low-key get throttled. They come out, look hot, then they get throttled. I honestly don't see nobody in the Big Ten West beating the champion of the Big Ten East, no matter who it is, to quite honestly. I was talking about that in my last video or whatever. Make sure you watch my last video. The views are struggling on that too. Whatever. Connor Cook was the man at Michigan State. But that's just my little side note. Everybody have a good, blessed day, and peace out.